Welcome up our second speaker. See if I can read your handwriting.
Kevin.
Does it say speaking to inform?
Speaking to inform.
Okay, speaking to inform Mandel. So he's doing the number 5 abstract concept. It's a 6 to 8 minute speech, and you've probably tried it before, so get ready to try it again. Please welcome Kevin Ford.
After I'm done, you all may or may not judge me to be a charlatan, and I'm open to either direction. So I need to make sure you're all just sitting in a comfortable position. And I just need you to listen to the sound of my voice and focus on the movement of the watch. Breathe in deep and exhale, making sure your eyes are focused on the movement of the watch. Let yourself feel deeply calm and relaxed as you continue to listen to my voice. Your eyes are feeling very, very heavy, perhaps fluttering a little bit as you continue to focus on the movement of the watch and the sound of my voice. And as I touch some of your shoulders, you will fall asleep. You may now open your eyes. Who felt hypnotized? Raise your hand. Who thought their neighbor looked a little hypnotized? Raise your hand.
Gotta give us a little longer.
Who thinks it's all a bunch of baloney? Nobody?
No.
Not a single hand? All right. When I was a kid, I would go to the Washington State Puyallup Fair every year and watch the hypnotist show. There were about 500 of us, and we'd laugh at the expense of about 10 or 12 people on stage. One thing that the hypnotist would always say was, "Hey guys, for all you participating in the next 60 minutes, you're going to get a full night's sleep." Now, there are things that have happened during hypnotism that I actually do believe. One individual said his feet were stuck to the floor. Another felt like he was drowned. One lady said she recovered a lost memory, and another remembered where they'd placed something that they lost. Someone thought they won a lottery ticket and then found out it was fake. One person went around quacking like a duck. Another got up and sang a song that he swears he didn't know the lyrics to, but he nailed it perfectly. Someone else said they quit smoking. Another guy, one of the ones I watched, got up on stage with 4 girls, and they all thought he was the hottest thing alive. He had to block them and back away. And I'm sure a lot of you would like to get hypnotized and suddenly not be scared to speak publicly. Raise your hand if you heard that. They say for it to work, you have to believe just a little bit. So me and Howie Mandel have something in common, in that we've both been hypnotized and done things we didn't mean to do. Howie Mandel, if you saw this episode, he's on America's Got Talent, and he was on with Howard Stern, Tyra Banks, and Heidi Klum, the other co-hosts. And a hypnotist shows up and invites him to come up on stage. So he just stands there. He doesn't look very interested. The hypnotist does his thing for 3 or 4 minutes. And then he says, oh, and one thing to preface this is Howie is extremely OCD, and he hasn't shaken a hand for 10 years. He will not shake a bare hand. So the hypnotist says, all right, Howie, I'm going to pull out this glove. He pulls out an imaginary glove, and he starts putting it on his hand in front of Howie. And then he says, Howie, thanks for participating. He reaches out, and Howie shakes his hand, and everyone goes crazy. So crazy that Howie goes and sits down, and the other 3 co-hosts say, hey, can you come down here and make him think we all have gloves? So he walks down there, does another minute or so, and each one by one, they get up and each of them shake his hand, something he hasn't done for 10 years. Howie says after that he was very disturbed watching the footage. He said it didn't cure him, it sent him to therapy. So when I was a sophomore in Kent, Washington, they did a hypnotist show at my high school. And Kevin, you want to participate? No way. I didn't want to participate, and I didn't participate. 10 or 12 others did. What I did is I sat down in the audience. I'm going to sit right here. I was down in the audience, and I kind of believed it. I'm like, this may work. So I sat there, and for 10 minutes he's doing his thing. You have your hands up, you're letting your head droop, trying to fall asleep, and then it's done. And I'm watching for the next 10 or 15 minutes. And at one point he sends all the members participating out to the audience, and then he snaps his finger and tells them to come back to the stage. I jumped up. I ran up and I sat down in a spare chair. And I'm telling you, I was not interested in participating. But I went up to the stage and I sat down. So I sit there and I remember just one act. There's a guy over there and the hypnotist says, "What's your favorite animal?" And he says, "Oh, this is my parrot." And he said, "What does your parrot do for you?" He flies out and he gets girls for me. He brings them back. Brings them back. And at this point, I'm not embarrassed, I'm not nervous, but I just think, oh, I hope he doesn't call on me. I really just didn't want to be the center of attention. And he didn't. We went through and did a lot of other little skits that I was part of as a group. We wrapped it up. I walk off there, and my friends were like, "What the heck happened? You went up on stage?" And I said, "I don't know. I didn't feel embarrassed. I didn't really feel much of anything. It almost felt like I wasn't really even up there." And to this day, I have no explanation, except it must work a little bit. In researching for this speech, there were a few theories for people that actually get up there as to why they do what they do. One is the social cognitive theory, where you can say or do anything, and after you're done, you either have a great excuse, you're hypnotized, or you just don't remember it. You do anything. Another is the extreme social pressure to not be a buzzkill. There's got to be some of that where you're up there thinking, I just got to make this fun. And the third one, you really are kind of a little bit in a trance, and it doesn't quite feel, in my opinion, like it's fully you. It's like it's that guy. You're just kind of in a daze a little bit. So I invite you, I challenge you, if you ever have the chance again to be hypnotized, whether in Vegas, whatever it may be, raise your hand and go up there. You never know, you may quit smoking. You may remember where your lost glasses are, or you may find out that you're a lot sexier than you thought. Thank you.